What are the time frames for a disability claim? The disability process can at times be a long one. The first step is the application process. When an application is filed, there is not a deadline by which a decision has to be made. On average, a decision on an initial claim for benefits can take anywhere from 1 to 4 months. Of course, there are times when a decision is reached sooner and cases that take longer to process, but most average anywhere in that time period. If the claim is denied, the next steps can depend on what state you live in. For example, states like Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Illinois have an extra level of review. This is called reconsideration. When a claim is denied at the initial level in these states, the next step is to request reconsideration, or request that Social Security take a second look at the claim to see if they can't reach a favorable decision. This process can take several months. If the claim is denied at reconsideration, which unfortunately a good number are, then the next step is to request a hearing before an administrative law judge. However, if you live in Missouri, the process is a bit different. Missouri is one of a handful of states that does not use the reconsideration step. In Missouri, if you have been denied on your initial application, the next step is to request a hearing before an ALJ. Once the hearing is requested, the average wait time is about 12 to 18 months to get a hearing date scheduled. Hearing dates are typically scheduled a few months in advance to allow proper workup of the file. Once the hearing is held, typically it can be 30 to 90 days to receive a written decision in the mail. As with any step, sometimes we hear sooner and sometimes it takes longer, but within that time frame is fairly common. If the claim is denied at the hearing level, our next step of appeal beyond that is the Appeals Council, which can take a few months to upwards of a year or longer to review an appeal and make a decision.